Hello guys, hope you're doing well. In today's video, I will be showing you how you can track add to cart, view cart, initiate checkout, and purchase in your WordPress WooCommerce store. So for that, I have created a sample product on my sample website, which is this. We will see how we can track this add to cart button. When someone clicks the add to cart button, we will see how we can track this. Then we will see how we can track this view cart button. Once you add a product to the cart, it will be added to the cart. But how we can see how we can track the view cart option when someone sees the cart. Then we will see how we can track the initiate checkout and finally purchase. So to do this, we need few things in our WooCommerce store or in our website. First of all, we need a Google Tag Manager here. You can see we need Google Tag Manager to be installed on our website. Let me just open this one. This one is for this store. So secondly, we should have integrated the Google Tag Manager with our website already. So you have to come here to plugins and make sure to add a new plugin, which is basically GTM for WP. I will attach the link to this plugin in my video description. So this should be this plugin, and you have to go to the settings of the plugin. So you have to just copy and paste your GTM ID in here. After doing this, you have to select this option to on and this one to off, and make sure to save changes. Once you do this, if there is a cache plugin on your website, make sure to clear that as well. So once you do this, you are ready to go. So I have opened the product in debug view. As you can see here, I have added to cart, but nothing's happened here. So basically my tag manager is not tracking things by default. So I have to make setup so that we can track the view, add to cart, view cart, initiate checkout, and purchase, track purchase events. Moreover, we will also see how we can set up data layer and track value, get values from data layer, and then implement them. So let's hop into it. First of all, you have to come out to this plugin. As I show you, you have to come out to integrations and then click on WooCommerce here. So the first option you should check is track e-commerce. This should be the first option you should tick. The second option is cart content in data layer. This should be crucial. If you want the customer data to be in data layer, which is basically crucial for enhanced conversion, you can check this. If you don't want, you can leave this. The last option you should check is order data in data layer. That's it. You can choose the Google business vertical. It's up to you, but it's not that necessary. So you have to click on save changes. One more thing that you can do is come out to the last option here. Clear e-commerce object before any new event being pushed into data layer. So this not it's recommended by Google. It's not important. So if you encounter any issues, you can push check this thing. So although it's not necessary. So let's we have saved the changes. Let's just clear the cache. So we have cleared our cache, and now let's reload this thing and see whether we are tracking these things or not. So let's just disconnect this, stop debugging, and then let's connect it again. So, which is basically, this should be this URL. Open link in new tab. We want to open directly this product. Copy link address. Let's put it here and connect. Now, as you can see, our product is loaded and our container is connected here. Let's do a simple purchase, add to cart purchase and everything to see whether our plugin is working or not. Let's just click on add to cart. Okay, the product has been added to your cart. Let's check out what's happening in here. As you can see, event fired called Add to Cart. You can click on it and see the details. In data layer, we can see the product, the item details, and every necessary thing that we need uh, in to track, basically track the add to cart event. So we will leave this thing around. Let's just do all these things. We have done add to cart. Now let's do view cart and check out what's happening here. Let's just paste it below it. Okay. And see is there anything. As you can see, a view cart event has been also triggered. So let's just proceed to checkout. And just I will fill in some sample details here, and I will place the order. Okay, the order is being received and the purchase is successful. Let's check out that here in the preview what's happening here. As you can see, an event has been fired, name is purchase, and another event will be here, which is begin checkout. Now we have all the events. Now what we will do is we will write it in page and set up events here to track basically all these things. So let's start tracking this. So our first event would be, let's open a notepad, and our first event name is, this is it's here, add to cart. So let's just select this event, copy it, and paste it here. Now if you want to track the total value of the card and the currency, you can do this by creating a variable here. Let's just do this as well. So you have to come over to e-commerce. What you have to write here is, you have to write e-commerce. You have to copy this variable here, copy this, and paste it here. Then what you want to track, you want to track the currency. Just click on this dot currency. So this will basically track get the currency of the product from here. In my case, it's PKR, but if it changes to USD or something like this, it will basically catch that thing. Now, if we want to track the value of add to cart, how much was the value of the product that's been added to the cart, we can do this as well by just, you have to just enter e-commerce dot value. Apologies. Dot value. You can do this. These things are for add to the cart. Now let's see what we can do in view cart, but view cart. So this basically the event of view cart. You can just copy the event. In the same way, you can, if you want to track the currency and the value of view cart, you can do this by following the same steps. You have to go come into e-commerce dot currency and value, which basically do this. As we have already created these variables, which basically are the same, so it will do all these things for us. Second is view cart. So this is our second event. The third would be initiate checkout. So let's just scroll and see where is the begin checkout. It's here. So let's just copy this, begin checkout. So we'll put it here. Begin checkout is here as well. Let's just see if we can if we can track the value and currency as well. So as you can see, the variable name here is same as well, e-commerce dot currency and e-commerce dot value. So if you want to get in depth into it, like you want to track the item ID, item name, what you can do is e-commerce dot items dot zero. It's basically is a list or array. So it's in the first position of array. So what you can do is e-commerce dot items dot zero dot item ID. So this basically tracks the item ID that is in the cart, or it's in the cart of the customer. So you can do this as well. Let me just show you a sample how you can do this. You can do e-commerce dot, then you can do is items dot. Make sure to put 0 in here because it's the 0 index of an array, which basically in here. So you have to click on the item ID. This will basically track the SKU ID or the product ID that's being in the cart. So you can do the same for name or price or everything you want to do in here. That's basically the same thing. Or you can do quantity, whatever you can want to do is this basically the same template is for all these. So we will ignore this because the video is getting too long. Let me just do it for purchase as well. So this is our purchase event. Let's just copy this and paste it here. So let's just see what we need for purchase as well. We need the total, the total order value and the order ID or transaction ID. So let's just check out what we can do is, as you can see here, e-commerce.currency, which is basically the same, and value is basically the same, and we need a transaction ID as well. So we will create another variable here, which would be e-commerce dot transaction ID. Let's just copy this dot. Let's just put in transaction ID. So the first step would be we will add these variables to our tag manager container, and then we will track one by one all these events. So let's come over to Google Tag Manager. We'll click on tags. Sorry, first of all, we will create the variables. So let's just click on variables. You have to click on user defined variables. Let's just click here. The first variable will be data. This is a data layer variable. So we will copy these things what we have done here. So let's copy this and put it here. The name will be DLV, which basically stands for data layer variable, and which would be currency. So we have created the currency variable. Now let's do the same for transaction ID and total value as well. So let's DLV transaction ID. Let's just select here data layer variable and do the same for transaction ID as well. Let's just copy this, Control C and Control V here. So let's save this. And last one would be the value variable. So let's just click here, select data layer variable, DLV, and URC, which is purchase. And let's just copy this name as well. Sorry, instead of purchase, we should keep the name is total value. We just have put in wrong name here. Let's just write in value here. So let's just save this. So we have done our variables as well. Now what we'll do is we'll create triggers here. Basically mean is once an event happened, when this event happened, a tag should automatically trigger. So let's do this for add to cart. Let's just select custom event here and event name it add to cart. So let's just put in here. Wherever it happens, we want this trigger to be fired. Add to cart event, or you can name is trigger. So add to cart is done. Okay, the time is getting on. Let me just pause it and start another video. So our first event is being created. Let's just select create all the others. So the second event would be our view card, which basically will just copy this name and put it here. That's it. View card is a view card. View card event. Let's just save this and we'll create all of the others like initiate checkout or begin checkout, whatever it would be. So let's just copy this, paste it here, begin checkout event. Second one is, we'll just create the last one, which is basically purchase. So custom event, let's just copy the purchase, copy this, purchase here, and purchase event. Let's just save this as well. So we have created all the events, which is basically view to add to cart, begin checkout, purchase, and view cart. So all of these are created. Let's just create tags for these. So now in here, there are multiple options, like you can use them for your Facebook, your Meta ads tracking, your TikTok ads tracking, or your Google ads conversion tracking. You can use them for all. So in here, for example, I'll be using this for Google Analytics 4 as an event, but soon in next my videos I will show you how you can use this for your all other ads platform, like Google Ads, Meta ads, and TikTok ads. So let's just create a new tag here. Okay, first of all, let me just copy my GA4 tag, not tag ID from here. Let's just copy this, and we will now create new tags like Google Analytics 4 event, and just copy my ID here. So the first would be add to cart, and in event parameters, let's just add a parameter which would be currency, and let's just add the currency variable that we have added here, like DLV currency. Just create another which is value, and just we'll add the value variable from here. This basically sends the currency name and the total value of the add to cart to our Google Analytics 4. Let's just name it GA4 event add to cart. Let's select when we want this tag to be fired, which basically is when an add to cart event is happened. Just we'll select this and click on save. Now we'll do the same for all of our these things as well. Let's add to cart is done. Let's just do this for initiate checkout, view cart, and initiate checkout. This would be, let's select new analytics GA4 event and enter our container ID here. Event name would be view cart, and event parameters would be the same that we did last time, which is basically currency, and we'll select currency from here, TLV currency. The second parameter would be value, and we'll select the value currency from here, variable from here. In triggering, we will add view cart trigger from here. Let's just name this GF4 event and view cart. Let's just save this. We'll do the same for purchase and initiate checkout. Enter measurement ID. Event name would be initiate checkout, but just to keep these in lower letters, it doesn't affect, but I want to be consistent for the names. So in event parameters, just add value or currency and we'll add our variable here, same as we done in last two tags. Another parameter value, and we will select the value from here. In triggering, we will select initiate checkout or begin checkout event, and let's just name this GF4 event initiate checkout. We'll hit save button, and lastly we will do this for purchase. Click on GF4 event, enter the measurement ID here. Event name would be purchase. In event parameters, you should add currency, which blank currency here we will. The second would be transaction ID, which would be this one, transaction ID, and the last one would be value. Click on this and select the value variable from here. Okay, it's done as well. Let's just select the triggering, which would be purchase event. Click on here, GF4 event and purchase. Just save this. Okay, all of our tags are being saved. Now let's just do a demo here, a debugging, which will see whether our tags are working or not. Just stop this debugging. We'll add a new domain, which we show. Okay, let's just select this product link so that we can do it quickly. Paste the link here and click on connect. Okay, it's going to connect. Now it's connected with our container. Okay, it's connected here. Okay, the tags are not being loaded here. Let me just refresh it. Let's just close these, click on submit, publish, and continue. Okay, most of the time the tags will appear there without doing this. You can just do this if you are not able to see the tags here. Let's just preview again. Okay, make sure to select the correct email from here. If you have multiple email accounts, so make sure to select the one where the container is being created. So let's just click on connect this and see what will happen here. Wait for this to be connected, and it is connected here. So let's go over to here and see we have all the tags here, like GF4, GTM, all these things here. And we'll just do a sample add to cart and see what will happen here. So let's just click on add to cart. So the vlogging camera has been added to our cart. Let's just go back here and see what happened here. As you can see, the GF4 event added to cart has been fired. Let's just get into it and see what is in here. Okay, event equal to this, show more, and event setting, which are basically all the currency value has been sent as well. So in variables, as you can see, we have got everything here. So now let's just see the view cart, initiate checkout, and do a purchase as well. So let's just click on view cart. Okay, we have viewed the cart. Let's just see whether this tag is fired or not. You can see GF4 view cart event has been fired. The tag has been fired, sorry. So let's just do a proceed checkout. Okay, we will just do a sample purchase as well. But before that, let's just see whether we have tracked the initiate checkout or not. As you can see, the initiate checkout has been fired as well. So let's just do a sample purchase here. We'll place an order. And you can see we have ordered this thing successfully. So our order number is this, total is 1400. Let's just go back here and see. As you can see, the event for purchase has been also fired, which basically the tag. So show more. So as you can see, we did all these things. Values, as you can see, we have parameter value transaction ID is basically PKR, and sorry, currency is PKR, transaction ID is 62, and the value is total value is 1400. As you can confirm these things from here, 62, 1400, and these things. The currency is basically PKR. I forgot it. RS. So that's it, guys. We did this successfully. If you want to check, let's just go to analytics and see whether we are seeing anything or here or not. Okay, so we are in our Google Analytics, as you can see here. So let's just go to the debug view and see whether we have got anything from here. As you can see, we've got multiple users in last 30 minutes. Let's just go to debug view, go to the admin, and scroll to the bottom and click on debug view here. And let's just see whether we have got something here or not. Okay. As you can see, we've got a purchase event on 11:41, which basically the same time. And let's just, as you can see, we have got another event which basically initiate checkout. And let's just go down. We can see we got a view cart event and an add to cart event. So as you guys see, we are successfully doing these things. Let's just go into currency, and the currency is PKR, which is basically correct. We did this. So let's just go to transaction ID, which is 62, as you guys can see here, which is basically correct. And let's just check out the value, which is 1400, which is also correct. As you can see, we have did this successfully. In my next videos, I will be doing the same for Google Ads, Meta Ads, and TikTok ads as well. So if you want any help, any questions, you can comment. I will reply you in my comment section. If you need any help, you can harm me. Please check out the link in my description. Thank you, Nastia. Bye-bye.